Hi everyone, this is Moumita and welcome to another solo podcast of Life Lessons Talk Show. Today I'm going to share with you some of my real life lessons, like how I became so comfortable going out all alone, going to the cafes, restaurants, films, to shopping all alone. I am the only child of my parents. My mom, dad, both of them were working. So, from a very small age, I learned to grow up all alone. I learned to take up responsibilities. I learned to live all by myself. There were days when my mom dad used to be at office, and during my summer holidays or any other school holidays I used to stay at home. So that actually gave me the confidence to live all by myself. That's why when I finished my school and I left for university, I did not hesitate. I was not scared. I was absolutely comfortable to live all by myself. Many people asked me multiple times that where do I get all the courage from to go to a restaurant or a cafe all by myself, go through the menu and pick whatever I want to eat? Isn't it intimidating? Isn't it scary? Isn't it very difficult to sit there all alone at the cafe while so many people around me are sitting with someone or the other? I'll be very honest with you. When I went to a cafe for the first time ever, all by myself, yes, I was totally not ready to do that. I was not in the right state of mind. I was totally confused that what should I order? What do I do? How should I sit here? How should I look at people? What if I am looking at somebody who is sitting next to my table, and what the person is going to think about me? Is the other person going to think that, oh, she's staring at me because she's all alone, she's stalking me because she's all alone? But no, that's not the idea. Some way or the other, I learned the art of sitting all alone at a public place, at a cafe, or going all alone to shopping and not stare at people to make them feel uncomfortable. Because let's be honest, when you look at somebody, they feel uncomfortable. The way someone is looking at you and you feel uncomfortable, it's the same thing that happens with them as well. I'm going to share today 5 simple things, like how I learned the art of going out alone and enjoy all by myself. Number 1, take that step. It's scary, you may get afraid, you may fail, but still take that step. I think I was somewhere around 21 or 22 years old when I went to a cafe all alone. I remember it was in Lucknow. It was a cafe coffee day nearby my place, and I went there all alone. It was a weekend. I just wanted to chill. I wanted to have a glass of cold coffee and just wanted to enjoy by myself. My exams got over. I was a university student back then. So my exams were over and I just wanted to have fun. My roommate left for her hometown. She was not there. And I did not go to my hometown because I was supposed to start my summer internship after a few days. So I thought, why should I compromise on my part of fun because I'm alone? You know, you won't believe me, but almost 90% of people, they are scared to go to a public place all alone, to a cafe all alone, because they think I'll feel awkward over there. In order to be comfortable with going out alone, you need to get rid of that awkwardness. The more awkward you feel, the more chances are there that you will fail. And the chances are high that you will need more and more time, more and more opportunities to be comfortable with yourself. Number two, going out to the cafes or public places all alone gave me a lot of confidence, and it also gave me a lot of freedom. I found confidence because I felt okay, I can go out by myself. I can take a public transport. I can go there. I can place my order. I can sit and sip into my coffee, and I can have my own time. And nowadays, what I really love to do is I always carry a book along with me, my iPad along with me. So when I'm at the cafe, I just enjoy my coffee. I sit alone. Maybe I look outside from the glass door that what's happening outside. I look at people. I love to observe people. This may sound very weird, but yes, I love to look at people. So sometimes I take my book out from my handbag and I start reading. I read through a few pages. That's, by the way, a great way to enjoy your own time. I mean, at least I enjoy it. People have their own way to enjoy their own time, and this is how I enjoy. So, that confidence made me feel that I am a whole person. I am complete in my own, and I can do anything and everything on my own. And also, this gave me the freedom that I don't need to be dependent on anyone else. I can sit here, I can order my stuffs, I can pay my bills, I can enjoy my coffee. And to be honest, the usual cafe I go to nowadays, I'm not going because I'm in my hometown. Next week, I'll be back to Bangalore and I will start visiting. I'll resume visiting my usual cafe. So I know the staff over there. They're very friendly, very amazing bunch of people working over there. And actually, those staff are so humble and friendly. They will put all the efforts to make you feel acknowledged, to make you feel as a valued customer. That made me realize that being alone does not mean I lack company, or it does not mean that I don't have anybody around me. I'm all alone. Okay, this is so scary. No, you actually can open up and make new friends. You can open up and start a conversation with people. So that's the freedom and that's the confidence I learned and I gained while practicing going out alone. Number three, while going out alone, my observation skills improved. Now, you will all think, what is observation has to do with all of this? Well, when you are alone going out, you may confront unknown people. You may confront unknown situations. You may not be prepared for those situations, but you may confront those situations. And at that point, little bit of sharp observation can help you. Maybe you observed the nearest landmark, maybe you observed the nearest shop or store or people or something or the other, or maybe you just observed a weird looking person or a person who was behaving very weirdly, and maybe that person stuck with you, which can help you to figure things out later. Maybe you're going to a place which is absolutely new place, absolutely unknown. In that case, remembering the nearest landmarks will definitely help you. That's the power of observation. And when you are all alone, keep all of your sense organs active. Keep your eyes, ears, nose, everything open, because ultimately you need to know, you need to understand where you are located. You can see the spot, you can hear the noise, you can smell something, maybe there is a restaurant nearby or something or the other. This can actually help you to remember small details. Number four, you believe it or not, but when you are taking a solo trip, you are going all solo to movie dates or anything, you are actually enhancing your decision making abilities. Because when you're going to, let's take an example that The Devil Wears Prada 2, that's the recent release. You want to watch the movie, and maybe your friends are not interested in watching that movie, but you are absolutely interested. You have been waiting for this movie. So you want to go alone, but you are scared. Now, when you are stepping outside of your home or your apartment, wherever you are living, you just have the plan that, okay, I'm going to this particular movie theater, I'll book my ticket and I will enter into the movie theater. But something may appear, something may come up. When you reached the movie theater, you may find that, okay, the time changed, the movie timings changed, so you have to wait little bit more. In the meanwhile, you're hungry. You decided, okay, then let me grab something light. In the meanwhile, I'll come back and I'll book my movie ticket, and then I'll watch the movie. So these small decisions may not look very important or may not look very big, difficult. But when you are doing all these things all alone, it just gives you a lot of confidence and it makes you more powerful. Lot of times it happens that I'm at the cafe and suddenly I received a call from my dad, and he told me that, hey, I think I need this medicine. I think my this medicine is about to get over. I have only 2-3 days of doses, so please get it while you are returning. I did not plan for it. Suddenly it came into my schedule, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get it for you. And then I change my plan. That's decision making. And that actually helps you how you can grow from that point. Number 5. And this is one of my favorites, by the way. When I go out alone, it's absolutely my me time. It is my uninterrupted time with myself. I'm not being interrupted by my dad. I'm not being interrupted by my friends, not by my clients, nobody. I sit there, I enjoy my own company, my silence. I enjoy my coffee. Sometimes at the cafe, I order some food as well, maybe a big bowl of salad or some burritos or something. So I simply enjoy eating all of that. I feel that gratitude that, okay, I'm so grateful that I can buy myself this coffee. I can give myself a coffee treat. I'm not dependent on anyone. I can do it all by myself. I am absolutely fantastic. I am in top shape. Everything's great in my life. So that uninterrupted me time is so important to me. I do not compromise it at all. I mean, the world can go to any extent, any limit, but I do not cut down my cafe visits because I love that. It is my thing, and that you can do for yourself as well. I have seen a few people, they bring their color books, they bring all these, you know, painting stuffs to the cafe, they bring books along with them, or they bring some card games along with them. They sit there and they start playing. If they are all alone, they don't have a company, maybe they bring their journals, maybe they bring their diaries with them. They start writing, they start jotting down some points. You know how journaling is. Everyone has a different way of writing their journals, and it's something fantastic. And when I see people doing all of that, it's amazing. And you won't believe, I have literally seen so many founders, entrepreneurs visiting cafe. They're sitting there all alone. Sometimes they have their laptops with them, sometimes they don't. They sit there Sometimes they note down something on their phone or in their diaries, and they are actually building their business while sipping into coffee at a cafe. They are all alone. They are building their business. They are observing the world. They are enjoying coffee. They are putting some time, some alone me time to improve their mental health, and they're doing great. And I see people doing that. So in Bangalore, this is a culture. People say this quite often, that most of the business, most of the startups are actually active in a cafe. Sounds ridiculous, sounds very funny, but if you think it this way, then this is so effective. I don't know how many of you will agree to the topic of this video, but I felt I should talk about it because randomly many of my friends or many of my acquaintances asked me in the past that Moumita, tu akele kaise jati hai? I mean, how do you go to these cafes all alone and spend 2 hours, 3 hours all there all by yourself, and you don't get bored? How do you do this? So I felt maybe this is a topic I can cover in my solo podcast episode. Few days ago, one of my old followers, now she is no longer following me, she texted me and said that I'm very pretentious and I'm a very fake kind of content creator. I still don't know what made her feel that, but I just want to share one thing along with you guys as we are on the verge of finishing this solo podcast episode. As a content creator, I don't need to fake anything. I don't need to pretend to be someone else. Why? Because I'm still building. I have a very small community, and I have always been very honest with my community since the day one, because I know if I am not being honest with my community, with you people, then it will come and chase back to me. When you are not lying on the face of your people, of your community, you are free. You're free from all the baggage, you're free from all the load that, hmm, what actually I told about this thing, what I lied to my community about this particular thing. I don't need to do that because since the day one, I have always been very honest. Many of you don't know that I was a non vegetarian, but to work on my diabetes, to reverse my type 2 diabetes, I turned vegan. I stayed vegan for 6 years. And now I'm again back to my non vegetarian diet. I am taking fish and eggs. Now, I could have kept it a secret from all of you guys, but I did not. I shared it through a reel few months ago. I guess I need to make a full on video on this. Maybe in the next video, I am going to talk about this, my health struggles. But yes, I am not fake. I am here to share with you my journey. I have my own struggles, absolutely. I am not God. I don't have the God complex at all. I feel I am human, I am totally flawed, and most importantly, I am imperfect. I am happily imperfect. I am so happy to be imperfect. I don't want to be perfect at all. So I'm not scared to lose anything, and I don't think so. I need to pretend to be someone else. I'm happy with who I am. I don't know what you guys think about me. Please drop in the comments whatever are your thoughts. And if you want me to talk about any specific topic, any life lesson, you want me to share my experience about it, then my comments are absolutely open for you. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next solo podcast episode.